guys, welcome back to the channel. Got Avery out here with me, and it's kind of like an update video, I guess, because I haven't talked to you guys in a while. And we'll show you what we've been up to and some new additions, and hopefully the next video that you guys see is going to be a camping video. We're working on that, so let me show you what we got. Alright guys, so if you can see it behind me, that's right, we got a big carport, which eventually is going to be finished in. I'm going to make me a shop out of it. But in the meantime, it's housing the truck and the bus and whatever else I decide to work on. Being a mechanic, I need a place to be out of the weather where I can work on stuff, of course. And yeah, so anyway, let me take you over here and show you what we've been working on today. And I'm hoping it's going to work because, you know, with let me show you Frank real quick, because you remember the shed bus that was here and all my stuff was in the shed. So as you can see right now, Frank is kind of the it's kind of the catch-all right now till the shop gets finished. So I got rid of the other bus, didn't have the room for it here, so this now is housing all my junk. Anyway guys, this is what I wanted to show you right here. Yep, you see it. I got me a camper shell for the pickup truck. So I'm hopefully gonna start using this to do a little solo camping and a few overnight trips by myself. Might take the child with me if she wants to go. I can put her in the back seat or whatever. But yeah, so we're cleaning it up, and I didn't realize it at first because the gentleman that I got it from, of course, he didn't know much about them either. This isn't exactly the camper shell for this truck. So the body style for the F-150 changed in 2014, 2015 in that area. I think in 14 they changed the body style. 15 or 16 somewhere in there they went to the aluminum body. But as you can see, it fits all the way down the side. It fits the back here just fine, but the one that's actually for this truck actually gets a little closer. It snugs up against the cab a little better, but it's not horrible, and we're going to use it because I want to do some camping. So also I got a bed rug or bed mat for this thing, which gives me a carpet, and it's also kind of it's got some padding on the bottom of it. Now, this was a used deal. The guy was spray painting, got some spray paint on it. Not too worried about it. I can put a rug over it, but the idea is over here in this corner, build me like a little platform and a little mattress or something. Now come back over here real quick, and I was having I washed it, cleaned it up, and I was having some water coming in, so I'm going to fix this seal. There was a couple places on this seal that was leaking, and then the actual window itself where it's glued to the frame had a leaky spot, so I'm going to fix that, and I'm going to go ahead and take that one out too and reseal it just so I don't have any issues. Alright, so this is this is what's cool, because I'm not very tall, so I fit in here pretty good. Anyway, this is kind of neat. I've never seen a truck cap do this. So you pull this latch, and you pull this latch. That one probably needs to be adjusted a little bit. Most of your trucks, some of them have a sliding glass, so you can like a pass through. Check this out. This whole thing flips down, and the only reason, or the only thing that I can think of, or the only reason I think that it does this rather, is one, when your camper shell's against the back window of your truck, you've got, you know, normally you've got this much room. There's not a whole lot of room. Anyway, so with there, you know, being that much room, this back here doesn't get cleaned very often. So you end up with like mold and moss and stuff growing. So that's the only thing that makes sense. This flips down. One, to allow you to clean the glass, clean the back side of this. With it not being snugged up against the truck, there's quite a bit of airflow that comes through here. So maybe in the summertime you could kind of, or maybe just open the window. I just thought it was kind of cool. It's a neat feature. And then, if you guys have ever dealt with anything like this or had a camper shell, I don't know what this does. What that goes to, what it's for. I don't know if it's like a flip down handle. Something to hold something. I don't know, hang a shirt up there. If you know what it is, leave it in the comments below because I have no idea. I even got on their website and tried to find it. I couldn't find anything. Well, that was my finger. Anywho, so what we got to do now is, one, we got to clean up all this surface here. I've got some butyl tape that I may use. Yeah. So we're going to get to that. I may or may not film that. I don't know. This video was just more to kind of like say hey to everybody because I hadn't said hey to you guys in a while. I haven't been on a camping trip in a while. And that's really because, well, my big head fits through that. Really because we just haven't had anything to go camping in. I'm not a tent guy. I'm not, I've never really been a tent guy. And the reason being is because, one, I don't feel that secure in a tent. And two, if the wind picks up and just the rustling of the tent and stuff, I have a hard time sleeping. So I figured something like this, if it rains or if the wind picks up or whatever, and I get it sealed up where there's no water coming in, that this will be a better option for, you know, quick overnight camps or doing some exploring, because we do plan on going out to a few places that we normally couldn't get to, because the bus isn't going to fit everywhere we like to go. That's more for like when the kids and the dog and the wife and all of us want to go at one time when I get it finished. But yeah, what you guys think? I know it doesn't match, it's not the same color, but the white, I mean, I don't hate it. It's not the worst thing ever. Anyway. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pop this one out. How many screws did I put in here? 37 screws?
Way too many.
Alright. So... that one. And then this trim ring. So the way this works is the frame sticks through, and then this goes on, and you run the screw in, and it pinches the window to the frame. But over time, bouncing up and down the road and sitting out in the sun, or look at this, they didn't even go in the frame here. We'll have to fix that. And that's it for that one. Well, it's attached pretty good, but we're gonna take it out, clean it, seal it on the inside here, and that'll be it. All right. This. Me gorilla, her, he, her. Are you laughing at me?
Yes.
Holy moly! This one's glued better than the other one. Ooga booga, ooga booga. Oh my gosh! I'm gonna have to poop after this. Okay, hang on. There it goes. Woo. Hang on, don't pull too hard. Easy. crap. I don't think that one didn't leak, but we're gonna make sure it don't leak. I'm getting too old for this. Alright, so the sun's kind of behind me. I got Shelby running around out here. I don't know if if I can get down here where you can see this. It's kind of, so here's the frame, and there's like a piece of rubber right here, which is like a seal, and then the metal frame's right below that right there. And the window, I don't know if you guys can see this. Let's see. Yeah, the window is separated from the frame. See, watch. See that? So we got to seal this back to the frame. If not, it's never going to seal. Even if I seal this, water's still getting in between this frame and the window. So we're going to have to fix that. If not, we'll never get the leaks fixed. I did go ahead, however, and got the edge of this here cleaned off good, so we'll have a good place for new gasket to go. So I'm not sure if I'm going to use butyl yet. I need to get some urethane sealer for the window. Urethane is probably the best thing to use, like that automotive glass stuff, so I'm going to try to find some of that. Alright, so you can see how much of this nasty stuff's here. So we're going to start wiping this stuff off and get this stuff cleaned up. And I've got some stuff that I can use to try to seal that window back to the frame. And yeah, so I guess I'll do that off camera. I won't bore you guys with that. But there's some window cleaner, and that gets most of that crap off, so I'm gonna work at it. I'll bring you guys back here in a minute. Alright guys, as you can tell, it got dark on me. So fish, I got everything cleaned up. I guess let me turn the camera around. So I got everything cleaned up. I resealed the top of the windows, as you can see here. So all the way around, a nice bead up there. So that should bond the glass back to the frame here. And then what I did was I ran some butyl tape all the way around. So what I'm hoping is when I put this on here, it'll squish some of that butyl tape, help create a pretty good seal. So I'm gonna set you guys up and then see what happens. Let's see if we can get this back in the truck without breaking it. Alright, it's close. Let's gotta go that way. Close, but no cigar yet. I know this ain't the best camera angle. So I'm trying to get this trim ring on here now. Get the battery in the little tool. Alright. So we can get one, at least get one started. So I don't have to worry about the window falling out. Because that would not be ideal. And let's see. Alright. Basically, I'm going to try to get them all back kind of where they were. Since there's already kind of a hole drilled where they go. And I got this set on the lowest torque setting here. Alright, there's one. So I'm going to try to get the rest of these in here. I won't bore you guys with that, and I'll bring you back when we get them on here anyway. Alright, well, the trim ring's in. All the screws are on, so I'll just have to clean up the trim ring. It's definitely going to have to get vacuumed. That's where it got wet where I was washing it earlier today. So that's just gonna have to dry, and then I'll vacuum all that up. But yeah, just needs to be wiped down now and a good vacuum. I got the hatch open so you can see how that works. I'll show you from the outside in just a second. Still got to clean this window. As you can see, it's pretty bad. And then we got another window to put in, but I won't bore you guys with that part. And I guess that's it for right now. Alright, outside the truck, that's the side window open. So I gotta get up here and clean this seal, but look at that. See how the butyl tape squished out? I mean, it wouldn't, but like this wide. But it's kind of cool. So we know we got a good seal all the way around. And it's pushed out over here in the front. Of course, you're never going to see that, but you can see where it's all the way up. So I think whether you see the top or not, probably can't ever get that angle, but she's sealed up good now. This was the side that was leaking. The other side wasn't leaking, but I was like, you know, if one side's doing it, it won't be long till the other side does it. So yeah, you can kind of hear the coyotes in the background. Alright, so this is for you guys who may or may not know. Well, I guess it'd be for the guys that don't know, right? So butyl tape, if you don't know what butyl tape is, here's just some I pulled off. It's almost like a bubblegum consistency, and it's super sticky. Hang on a minute. The coyote's got Shelby going. But yeah, it stretches. You can kind of, you know, it's kind of neat stuff. It's I said about 10 years, and you can see it kind of just balls back up like bubble gum, and then, I mean, anyway, it makes a really good seal. Stays super sticky, so you don't have to worry about no water getting through that mess. Alright, so as you can tell, it's kind of cooled off a little bit tonight, and my buddy Mike, you guys seen him on the channel, he hooked me up with this. This is old tractor wheel, and made an awesome fire pit. So we sit out here sometimes by the fire, but I just want to show you guys something. So we lived out here for about 6 years, 7 years, and I don't know if you can make it out or not, but there's one, there's another one over there, and this is our fence row from there all the way up to the road up here. And yeah, there was nothing out here when we moved here. Then they built all those houses. There's like 300 houses over there, and they're building, was it 22 units back here? Condos. So yeah, so much for the peace and quiet, huh? Shelby, what are you doing? Hey, bud. Some coyotes getting you? Shelby. Hey, man. Alright, guys. I guess that's going to be it for this. Pretty much at a stopping point. I'll probably go ahead and clean this other window. And I don't know if I put the butyl tape on it or not. So, bugs is after me. Anyway, yeah. I won't bore you with trying to put another window in. So you guys kind of get an idea how to do it. So if you ever need to, you know, do it on your camper shell, you know how to do it, right? Yeah. I guess that's it. Sorry, I'm still trying to get used to talking to the camera. So, yeah. Any tips or tricks you guys have on this? Any comments? You know, leave a comment down below, because, you know, I enjoy reading your comments and talking to you guys. Yeah, leave a like. I guess there's really nothing else to say. I appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see you on the next one. Take care.